Hello, Bonnie Bray friends. This is Miss Sorenson here from 4th grade, and I wanted to read for you this Dan Santat book, After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again. I know that you guys in 3rd grade oftentimes go back to your special books that we have read a lot about, those nursery rhymes and those standard stories, and then have them revisited. And this is one that's just like that. So I hope that you like it. Also, I tend to pick books based off of the pictures. I love the artwork in this one too. The back, it reminds me, life begins when you get back up. And notice if you open them, you can see the full picture. Life begins when you get back up. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know, it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell off. Sort of famous for that part, actually. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It really was just an accident. But it changed my life. There's those binoculars he was using up on his wall. And a bird there. Probably witnessed it happening. Fortunately, all of the king's men managed to put me back together again. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Oh, so maybe there's hurts and trauma that doctors can't fix without the help of other doctors and other professionals. That's interesting. I wonder how he's going to get help for those other things. He looks sad there. I notice how he dreams of being with the birds up there. That must be very important to him. Then this news article, famous bird watcher claims top prize. It's a bunch of eggs. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Maybe that's happened to you before, or someone that you know and love. After an accident, they become afraid to do those things that once brought them happiness. I guess he's stuck then with bow rings, and he can't get these ones up at the top because he doesn't want to go up that ladder. Notice how the artist puts all of these that he has access to kind of in these muted tones or colors, and everything up here out of his reach looks so colorful and inviting. I bet he wishes that he could go get some that's up there. I bet he would have before he had fallen too. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really miss the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. If some of you like origami, there's a paper airplane. I wonder what that idea is. You might want to make a prediction. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches too. But day after day, I kept trying and trying. That looks like a point of frustration. And here he's got these Z's coming off. He must be sleeping. He's tried so hard. Until I got it just right. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. Oh dear. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time that I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things that I had missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. My goodness, look at his bird. His paper airplane is right there on top of the wall where he's so afraid to go. Do you think he should climb? Is it worth the risk? He used to really like it. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. Maybe you've been terrified of trying something again too. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Look at how triumphant he is at the top. I can almost hear him saying, woohoo! Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Oh, wow. Look at his egg is cracking again. Usually cracking eggs means it's getting broken. But that's not what his face looks like here. This looks like a good experience. I wonder what's happening. Wow, look what he's becoming. No wonder he liked to be among the birds. And learned how to fly. There go his pants and his shirt and his tie. And off he flies into the golden sunset. What a great story. Remember, life begins when you get back up.